Hi, my name's Emily Sylvester, and today I'm going to be talking all about why I think abortion should be illegal. So for my audience today, I have my dad, John, my sister, Belgium, and my mom, Nicole. So I have a quick question to start off with. What if your parents had decided to abort you? You wouldn't have lived the life you lived or had the family that you did. And who knows, they could have aborted the next Einstein or the next president without even knowing it. So before I get started on my presentation, I'd like to ask your opinion about abortion. So Mom, how do you feel about abortion?
I don't believe in it myself, but I do believe that it should be legal for certain medical reasons.
All right, and what about you?
I believe that it should always stay legal because I think the mother always has the right to choose.
All right, and what about you?
I believe it should be illegal because it's the killing of an innocent child.
All right, so clearly we all have differing opinions. Abortion continues to be a controversial topic in America. I believe abortion should be illegal due to many reasons, including the fact that abortion is technically murder, it goes against the amendments, as well as causes women to have psychological and physical trauma. So for my first point, abortion is considered murder. According to Christy Brown, author of 3 Reasons Why Abortion Should Be Illegal, murder is the unlawful killing of a human being. Now, some people say that unborn babies are not human, but basic science proves that life begins at conception. According to liveactionnews.org, organisms exist after conception that were never there before. They are not a continuation of just a life of a sperm or an egg cell, but they're a life of a new, distinct individual. They have DNA from their mom and dad, and after these organisms are conceived, 20 days after conception, they develop heartbeat, circulatory system, organs, and much more things that humans have. They are undisputably human, and they are relying on the nutrients of their mother until that is taken away. Now, some people say that fetuses aren't human because they are dependent on a mother. But think about this. People that rely on ventilators, they rely on a machine to survive, and without that machine, those humans die. Essentially, it's the same thing with a baby. If the baby doesn't have the mom, it dies. Not only is it less human because it can't live independently, but it is clearly a human being. So abortion currently is legal due to its fact that it's not unlawful. Because a child can't say how it feels, it doesn't matter what their opinion is. Killing any innocent human being is unlawful, and the 14th Amendment states that, and that goes into my next point. So the 14th Amendment. According to Michael New, author of Abortion and 14th Amendment, the 14th Amendment states that all men are created equal with unalienable rights. It states that no person should be deprived of life. If a fetus is considered a human being at conception, by aborting it, you are clearly depriving that human of its right to life, and you are going against the law. Going along with the 14th Amendment, something that completely goes against this is Roe v. Wade, which was the first case that legalized abortion nationwide. It states that a person is not a person until the moment of birth, which makes abortion illegal. It's strange though. Doesn't it not make sense to you that how in one room at an ER, a doctor is trying to save a premature baby, but then in the other room they're aborting it? It completely contradicts itself. Going along with abortion, abortion can cause physical and psychological trauma to females as well, and that goes into my last point. So according to abortionfacts.com, statistics show that women who follow through with an abortion are more likely to experience depression along with other psychological and physical side effects. In a study that was conducted of 500 women, 40 to 60% were questioned. 8 weeks passed, they had their abortion, and 55% of them expressed guilt, 44% complained of nervous disorders, 36% complained of sleep disorders, 31% regretted their total decision, and 11% were prescribed psychiatric meds for their condition. Along with that, 154% of women who have an abortion are more likely to commit suicide, and 33% usually typically try to get pregnant again to make up for the loss that they had. Along with that, 65% are more likely to have depression and PTSD from an abortion. So those are some of the psychological side effects, and then the physical side effects are a little bit more. So there's a 60% increase for miscarriages. 10 to 20% of women suffer from immediate complications. Some of those are minor complications and some of those are major. The minor complications include infections, bleeding, fever, chronic ab pain, vomiting. And the major side effects include infection, excessive bleeding, ripping of the uterus, convulsions, hemorrhaging, and cervical injury. Some of these immediate complications are treatable, but they typically lead to long-term damage. Along with that, women are 5 to 8 times more likely to experience an ectopic pregnancy, which is when the fetus grows outside of the womb. And then also 12% of all maternal deaths are typically ectopic from the abortions. Another very bad side effect of abortions is cervical damage. And this can also cause premature birth and complication of labor, and that is increased by 300 to 500%. So to finish up, I believe that abortion should be illegal for many reasons, but the few reasons that I stated was because I believe that abortion is murder. It goes against the law, and I feel like it causes so many physical and psychological side effects to women that I just feel like it is completely not moral at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed my speech, and I hope that I could persuade you a little bit to believe that abortion should be illegal as well.
Good job.